During the fall and winter of last year, 2022, I built up some pretty good fitness, averaged about 70 miles per week, got a 19-mile long run in at an average pace of 6:38 per mile, got a 10K PB of 38:24, packed up my race kit, got on a plane, flew to Sacramento, met up with my friend John, started CIM expecting to easily crush a 2:54 marathon, ran 21 magical miles, and then watched as the wheels fell off and rolled off the side of the marathon course into an abyss of despair and self-pity. I took a nap at mile 24, got up when I realized that I had to catch my flight home, shuffled to the finish, and spent the next 20 hours meditating on what had happened and how I was going to do things differently. I decided that I would hydrate better, develop a new race day nutrition plan, and train more wisely for the next opportunity for redemption in the spring at the 2023 Boston Marathon. I focused a lot more on progressing my long runs. I did 3 per week, averaged about 80 miles per week, and varied the run course train to include more hills and long out and backs instead of repeating the flat and short neighborhood loops that gave GPS paces that were faster than actual paces. I did everything textbook and had some awesome sessions with my kids and my friends Alex, John, Brian, and Denny. Danny and I were on similar training plans, and he went on to PB with 2:58 at the Tokyo Marathon. I had the LA Marathon on the books as a long run / fitness test a month before Boston, and I was brimming with confidence because of Denny's awesome result in Tokyo. Until I woke up with a cough that turned into a debilitating chest infection. I'm still shaking my head right now. I coughed my way to the finish line in 3 hours and 4 minutes. My torso and neck were cramping from mile 3 because of all the coughing, but I got in a decent amount of downhill running similar to the Boston course, as well as an opportunity to test my grit and endurance to finish the last 6 miles of the marathon in way less than optimal conditions. The cough lingered for another 6 days after the LA Marathon, but I was able to get in a decent medium long run on Thursday with fartleks of 10:2s and 10:1s. I did the 10 2-minute fartleks with Evan, averaging fair efforts at around 6:40 per mile pace, and then I did 10 1-minute fartleks solo at around 6:05 per mile pace. It felt smooth and easy even with the lingering cough. This particular workout was very difficult in the past and my legs would tighten up, so I was a mixture of encouraged by my strength and level of fitness and gutted that I had a terrible LA Marathon because of the chest infection. But I reminded myself that the Boston Marathon is the A goal and tried to stay positive. I slept through the night on Saturday without any cough suppressant medication for the first time in weeks and woke up on Sunday morning able to breathe deeply. I decided to do a full send Sunday long run to see where my fitness was after the chest infection. I did 3 5-mile cruise intervals and I was able to average about 6:40 per mile on the first set of mostly easy downhill, about 6:45 per mile for the second set of ups and downs, and about 6:55 per mile for the last set of continuous uphill. Sunday's long run was a confidence booster, and I certainly appreciated the freedom of breath and the ability to inhale deeply without violent coughing episodes. I was so sick on Monday of last week that I took a very rare rest day and ended the week with 58 miles. This week I am at 40 miles through Thursday and on schedule to hit just under 80 miles for the week. This is my last full week of quality before Boston, so I have 2 hard 2-day sessions on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday, Sunday. I had a VO2 max session on Tuesday of 5 600s at around 5K race pace, which ended up being between 547 and 557 per mile pace. I was pretty happy about that because it felt much easier than when I was doing similar efforts before LA. On Wednesday, I did 10 cruise intervals of 1 mile each with a 2-minute float at easy pace. I was able to do my on miles between 6:38 per mile and 6:52 per mile, and I floated at easy pace around 7:45 per mile. This run also felt much easier than when I did similar work before LA, so I think my fitness is peaking at the right time and the chest infection could have been somewhat of a blessing in disguise or a positive influence on the timing of my fitness peak. So I have a giant weekend on the docket, a 10K time trial on Saturday, and an 18-mile long run on Sunday. I haven't quite figured out how to structure that Sunday workout yet, but I definitely want it to be a very hard effort since it will be the last long run 2 weeks out from Boston. If I am niggle-free, then I will probably cruise for 3, 10, and 3 at a little faster than goal marathon pace. But the focus right now is maintenance, and if my body isn't perfect, then I will dial it back a notch or 2. Hopefully I can carry the GoPro and take you all along with me on that workout. I will give an update just before Boston in the next vlog on how those workouts went and how the taper week is going. And I'll probably talk about the race strategy then too. And just a little personal background, I am 48 years old, I have a 100-mile PB of 16 hours and 46 minutes, and a marathon PB of 2 hours and 51 minutes. I got that 2:51 at Revel Big Bear, which is a marathon course with over 5,000 feet of elevation loss, so I really want to replace that PB with a good performance in Boston. The eventual goal is to run 2:37 and help Evan qualify for the Olympic trials in 2028, so we will continue to document that journey. Thanks for watching all the way to the end of this Boston Marathon prep vlog. It's been a crazy 32 weeks of non-stop marathon training from that CIM build till now. Hopefully I can get that one back in a couple weeks. I'm really looking forward to it. Please like and subscribe and leave any questions you might have about my prep in the comments below. See you in the next one.